But one of the Innovators Program projects we have decided to continue to fund, and it's a really interesting project called Addoo. Since the last meeting, Addoo has pivoted quite a bit, and we have some internal applications for Addoo that we're going to be testing out in Q1. And based on the results of that, we'll either continue to fund it or we'll integrate the teams back in. So with that, we're going to bring Hudson up to give you the updated pitch for Addoo and also show you a demo of how it's working.
I need a dollar, that's what I need. Hey, hey, well I need a dollar, that's what I...
All right. Thank you, Jess.
Sure.
All right. My name is Hudson Haynes, and my partner, Sujan Abraham, and I have been working on a project called Addoo. We started in the Innovators Program about 12 weeks ago, and we started with an idea that we wanted to create a suite of tools for trainers to help them better engage their students over products like GoToTraining and GoToMeeting. And so we started out, and we went and interviewed a whole bunch of customers, and we took them this idea. And to put it pretty bluntly, it was a bad idea. We didn't get a lot of people interested in it, and the ones that we did, we found out that there was a lot of competition in that space. And so we got to about week 5 or week 6, and we had talked to around 50 customers. And at this time, we had nothing. And so we started to go back and dig through our interviews and see if we could find any common threads of a need that wasn't being served. We found a bunch of interesting stuff around the customer onboarding space. And so we took this idea and we started talking to more customers, all about customer onboarding and what they were currently doing. And we realized that this is a market that's currently underserved, and there were a lot of people that were really needed help. And so in week 7, we decided to pivot. And we pivoted to an idea that we wanted to create customized onboarding experiences for every single customer of a software company, regardless of the size of their customer care teams. At this point, not only did we have people who wanted to talk to us, we had people who wanted to pay us to solve this problem. And so we knew we kind of had lightning in a bottle. So what I want to do now, when we went from there, we went ahead and built a prototype that we've been using, and we'd like to show you a demo.
When your onboarding rep logs into Addoo, they can quickly access our track builder. Here, they can easily build a customer track with preloaded videos, documentation, or even white papers that would be beneficial to the customer. Once they've added the content to the track, they can drag and drop it into the order that makes the most sense. When a track is ready, just add the customer's email and the care rep that they're assigned to. And off an email goes to the client. All this took just a matter of seconds. Now, let's take a look and see what our client sees. When the client clicks on the link in their email, they're directed to a no login, custom branded page with all of the content that's been selected just for them by their care representative. They also have direct access to their onboarding rep's calendar, where they can book an onboarding session anytime if they need additional help. There's also direct links to login pages for the software, a feature that was highly requested. Jumping back to the rep's dashboard, we can easily see a list of all the tracks that the rep has created and the progress that each customer has made through their onboarding. We see this data as being a crucial piece of our platform and even a leading indicator of churn.
Thank you. Thank you. So to briefly talk about what's next, as Jess said, we're going to continue on for another 3 months. And Jess has asked us, we're currently piloting this software with small groups inside of Right Signature, Share Connect, and ShareFile. And he's asked us to expand those tests over Q1 and run a larger A/B test with all of the sales teams, and with the goal of reducing or increasing product adoption and reducing overall churn through Q1. So we look forward to talking to you guys more and keeping you up to date as we go. Thank you.
All right, great, Hudson. So yeah, as Hudson mentioned, the reason that we decided to continue to fund this project is even from an internal perspective, if you look at the initiatives we have around improving active use, improving retention, we have a top 5 goal for several of the product lines in 2016 around improving retention. And so I think we did the math and said, it's so useful for us internally, and we've got such a big SaaS business that just the internal value alone is worth continuing to develop this. So we're going to be testing it in Q1, doing an A/B test and measuring the improvement on first use and active use, and then deciding to take the next steps from there.